Morning everybody, welcome once again to another video. I'm out for just a very short session this morning, just maybe an hour or two, probably an hour looking at the sun. It's dawn now, and it's just following on from the last video where I came to this tiny little river and caught that grayling, my first ever grayling. I thought I'd come back before the end of the season, have another go, but there's not a cloud in the sky, or not many. Once that sun's up above those trees, I think that's going to kill the sport, so I'm not going to mess about today. Have a quick in and out session. I've got with me my Daiwa Tournament Pro with a Drake alloy stem stick float on there, and my Garcia 506 Mark II reel. Right, as I say, very quick session, so I'm not going to waffle. I've just got maggots as bait, that's it. Let's see if we can catch another grayling before the end of the season. Right, let's crack on. Now, the river's a lot clearer than it was last time I came, and it would appear a lot shallower as well. But that would make sense because it is lower than it was. But I think, as I say, I reckon we got about an hour. That sun's coming up behind us. I think once that's up, we've had it. Oh, here we go. Blimey, that was quick. Second run through. Well, it looks like a grayling again. Wow. Second run through. Wonderful. Oh, fantastic. Well, clearly conditions are a lot more favourable than they were. Let's see if we can hold them up for you. Notoriously difficult to hold, aren't they? There we are. Very wiry. Wonderful stuff. As I say, very quick bite. Wow, that's fantastic. Brilliant. I'm keeping my voice down because it's just such an intimate little water. It's only about 18 inches deep. I'm just keeping my voice down. I don't want to disturb any fish. Wow, second run through. Do you believe it? Fantastic. Right. See if we can winkle his big brother out. Keep trickling these maggots in, but I'm going to go very easy, very easy on the feed. It's winter at the end of the day. Ooh. Well, if that was a bite, but the float shot under again. I missed it. It's like a race against time. That sun's coming up. There we go. Blimey. I'm on it today. Assuming this is another grayling. Come on, out. Heading for the snags. It is, I think. Or is it a brownie? Oh, it's a little trout. Well, we won't keep him out of the water. Wonderful. Although, not the intended species. Wow, this water's just the right clarity, I think. It's just can see about 2 foot into it, I reckon. Something like that. But it's just that clarity. When you're trotting, I like to have that clarity whereby there's a bit of colour in the water, so the fish have a bit of confidence. But there's not too much. So they can see the food coming. In this case, the maggots. Clearly, it's bang on today. You'll have to accept my apologies for things being a little bit rushed today, but that sun is going to absolutely kill the sport. I know it is. Oh. So I'm trying to make the most of probably 45 minutes that we've got. This water is so shallow. I can't imagine sport carrying on once the sun's up. Well, I'm getting some bites. Like, blimey, I'm missing some bites. Of course, it may be the dreaded minnows. It's that sort of water. So I'm walking a dog. They seem like bites anyway. I may be catching the bottom on my own set about, I don't know, between 18 inches and 2 foot deep. I may be just occasionally dragging bottom, but it do seem like bites. I'm sure that was a bite. Sure of it. Float sailed away, but nothing. I think it's minnows. There we go. Float's definitely going away rather than dragging under. Oh, hello. This is not a small fish. Right down the bottom. I was just about to bring it back. Can't put too much pressure on that light hook link. I'm doing a lot at the moment. It's down beyond those trees though, that's the trouble. Just want to get it this side of those trees. It's just like a heavy weight, it's definitely a fish. A strange fight. It's just really, really heavy. With the occasional head nod. Whee! He's trying to get under that tree. Really need to keep him out of there, otherwise we're all going to be in trouble. Wonder if this is a chub. I think we're clear of the tree now. Certainly clear of the tree. It's like just winding in a sack. Stay very low in the water. I wonder if it's a big grayling. Could be. My friend Mick had 1.5 pounds from here the other week. I don't think it's been aerobatic enough to be perhaps a trout. just sort of plodding. Of course, shifting some water. What the earth is this? I've not really seen it yet. Oh, it is a chub. A strange old fight. Oh, it's a lovely chub. Come on. Thought perhaps it was the way it went for that cover. Got it. Wonderful. Well, that's a cracking chub from a little river. We'll hold him up over the net. Wow. Wonderful. Well, this is certainly worth getting up at stupid o'clock for. Wonderful. Did at first think it was a big grayling, but wasn't going quite so crazy as the couple of grayling I've caught ever did. I didn't think it was fast enough for a brownie, and then when he went for that bit of cover over there, I thought, oh yes, this is Chub. Oh, I'm missing some of these bites. The sun is coming. I mean, it might not wreck it, but you kind of know in your heart of hearts that it will. All these fish that are out in the middle of the river at the moment will all scoot off into their hiding places, I'm sure. This must be minnows, I think. The float's definitely dragging under forwards. It's not pulling under backwards. It certainly seems to be, anyway. Perhaps a nice swim to do a bit of trotting on the pin. Could run it quite a long way down here, but just wary hooking anything big like that chub. Way down the swim, they're just going to head straight into that, and you've got to wind them past it. And light tackle, it's not ideal really. Don't like taking chances when I'm fishing. I don't want to leave fish with hook links and hooks in their mouths and things. Hook them, I want to get them out. Well, bites have dried up. A bit of cloud has appeared. I managed to catch my own line. I think sport might be done for the day. It's the case of these tiny little rivers, it's very shallow. Fish are not going to just sit out there in the bright sunshine. I feel too vulnerable. I like to hide away generally. Right, I think what I'm going to do is have a move. I think we've probably had the sports done for the day, but I haven't had a bite in here for a while, so I think we'll move. There's a swim a little bit further upstream. I think it's worth 10 minutes in there before we call it a day. So we'll have a move up there. Well, as fortune would have it, the sun hasn't got onto this bit yet, so we might be all right in here for a little bit longer. With a bit of luck. So we can just winkle out one more fish. Yeah, right in the same place again. There must be something there. Across that area. Yeah. Well, I'm going to call it a day. As I say, short but sweet. But the bites have certainly dried up, and the bites I'm getting in here are not really bites anyway. Yeah, really enjoyed that. Nice short session this morning. Definitely worth getting out of bed for. My second ever grayling and a clonking great chub. Yeah, really enjoyed that. It's a fun hour or so, perhaps hour and a half down here. But yeah, cracking. Really, really enjoyed that. Now I am going to try and get out again later on. But for now, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. Tight lines. Enjoy your own angling. Hope you make the most of what's left of the season. Many thanks to the channel patrons for your fantastic support, and I'll see you all again very soon.